Hear ye, all rise for the third assembly of the Creep Street Homeowners Association. Hello, Creep Street Elite.
Hello, everyone. We're back.
That's right. Welcome. It's that weird between episodes when we kind of give you a little peek behind the curtain of what's cooking in the kitchen, what's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think it's probably good to start off, Maureen and I, of course, it was the holiday, the big thing here in America, the big Thanksgiving holiday.
Mm-hmm.
We had a wonderful time. We had Thanksgiving at your mother's place and then visited my family in Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
While we were there, we decided to stay at an infamously haunted location.
Yes, just for one evening, and it was quite interesting.
Yes, the National House Inn. We, it was a place I had driven by. It's my hometown. I had been by it many times. I'd been in the lobby before, but had never stayed. I didn't know what the upstairs looked like, and I knew it was, it was a very important landmark. It was once a stop along the Underground Railroad, and so it's a very important historical landmark in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
But it is also known as being haunted by a lady in red.
Yes.
Now, they say the lady in red often roams the halls and is seen standing at the top of the staircase, and sometimes will even, clean up rooms and stuff while people are trying to sleep.
I mean, I appreciate the thought, but the execution could use some work.
Absolutely, that's absolutely correct. Now, Maureen, we did a little exploring around in the dead of night, and
We did.
I wouldn't say we experienced anything too crazy, but we did have one strange experience.
Yes. So, just as you said before, earlier in the evening we had done a little walkabout, and we thought we maybe heard some creaks and crocks and whatnot, but the floor itself was very creaky because it's a million years old. So we weren't really sure, we were it's scary, spooked, but okay.
Right.
And then, I can't remember if this was actually before or after that, but we were just laying in bed, just hanging out, and I started hearing voices. And I look over and I'm like, did you hear that? Dylan's like, what? I'm like, I heard something. He's like, I don't have any idea.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, okay. And then we just keep hanging out, and then a little bit later it happens again.
Yeah, voices.
Just these low, I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying.
Yeah.
But I could hear that it was like, oh, it was like, I could tell it was English, but it also sounded like parcel tongue.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And lo and behold, Dylan had the old Alexa hooked up.
Yeah, the old Echo. The
Echo.
The old Bluetooth speaker. And I was
Yeah.
playing a little prank on Miss Momo.
Yeah. So that was tough.
Yeah.
But then,
Yes.
for real,
Yes.
later in the evening, Dylan was asleep, I was awake, because I needed those Cyber Monday deals before, we were ending.
Of course.
And it was pretty late, I'll be honest. I was about to actually fall asleep, but I wasn't going to, I was still sitting up. It's not like this was something that I experienced while I was in between sleep and awake.
Right.
I was definitely awake. And I don't know what it was, but it just was this loud thud, this loud, not quite bang, but just, I don't even know what it was.
The best way I could describe it was as if someone walked into our door,
Yeah.
as if they expected it to be open, and they were just kind of walking, and then and they just kind of went boom and just kind of walked
Yeah.
into the door. It wasn't like they were charging the door.
No. It wasn't that loud.
It was just it was almost as if they expected it to be unlocked, so they just kind of were walking and thud, they kind of walked into it. And
But it was weird because I was awake, but Dylan was fully asleep.
yes.
And you had been for a while.
Yes.
And it woke you up.
It woke me up.
You woke up immediately and you were like, what was that?
Yeah.
Oh my, and I got so scared. Oh God, that was really scary.
Yeah, and of course there was no one there, and who knows? There could be
the whole place.
Explanation.
Like I said earlier, it's creaking and crocking.
I choose to think it was the lady in red. Perhaps our locked door let her know that the room was occupied.
Yeah. No need for turn down service. It hath been downturned.
Yes, absolutely. Now, folks, something we also do in these in-between episodes, these little meetings, is we let you know what's cooking, what's coming next, what's happening on our Patreon. Right now, we just put up on our Patreon a little extra bit of Spring-Heeled Jack. The name of the episode is Spring-Heeled Jack or Indrid Cold.
So, yeah, buckle the fuck up.
Buckle the fuck up. We explore the kind of more the connection between Spring-Heeled Jack and not just Indrid Cold, but I was surprised the Mad Gasser of Mattoon popped up.
It was, a wild ride.
A wild ride. Now, just so everyone knows, I've already let the Patreon know, we do also do a show called the Reddit series. We've had it recorded for like a week, but it'll probably be up Saturday. I'm sorry I couldn't get it up by the end of the month. The holidays were just crazy, but...
It was a crazy time.
It'll be up by Saturday. My apologies. Now...
And that will be on Patreon.
Absolutely, and that will be on Patreon. But what will not be on Patreon, what will be available for everyone, is next month's book club.
That is correct. Now, a lot of you may be saying, the last day of November was yesterday and the book club episode didn't come out. Similar to what Dylan said, things got cuckoo.
Yes.
These things happen. Thank you for your patience, but it's not going to be as cuckoo as it was in October with I'm in Love with Mothman, which unfortunately was more than just a couple days.
Right. I think we said it in the last time. There was one part where we had lost everything and had to lost everything in terms of in meaning the video, not like our lives. We've lost everything.
But it felt like that.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially after all the work Maureen had put into it. Yeah, it did kind of feel like that.
But this time, yes, it's gonna be a blast. So thank you all so much. And that episode, the Creep Street Book Club episode 2, all about Annihilation, that will be out on Monday.
Yes.
For real this time.
Yeah.
Very excited about that. But since that episode is coming out a couple days late, I thought I would go ahead and just let you all know what December's book is.
Please tell us.
The book that we will be discussing on the last day of December, and it will be on time that time, for the love of God.
Yeah.
We will be reading The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley.
Very nice. Looking forward to that, Momo.
I'm very excited. I mean, this just seems it seems like it's a good old-fashioned murder mystery.
Absolutely.
And it's set in a snowy time.
You want to talk about snowy time? Why don't we reveal what next week's episode is? Episode 208, Maureen.
Yes, so for this next episode, we will be talking all about Yule.
That's right, the ancient festival of Yule.
I'm so excited to get in there with you all. I know we've touched on it, here and there. It's come up, of course, in multiple episodes, and of course on our Patreon as well. And I know a little while back we did Gryla and the Yule Lads.
Yes, that was from our first holiday season.
Yes. So, of course, it has been touched on, but it's time to really get down to business. I'm so excited for that episode.
So am I, and we've got a lot of fun things in the works, some fun interviews coming up.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. And this will officially adjourn the third assembly of the Creep Street Homeowners Association. Citizens of the Milky Way, good night and goodbye.
Bye.